Hello, I'm Alderman Rey Colon, and I'm running for re-election in the new 35th Ward. Before serving in Chicago's City Council, I've been a lifelong ward resident with a rich history of providing programs for children and their families. As Executive Director of the Logan Square YMCA, I facilitated a $7.5 million fundraising effort and constructed the McCormick Tribune YMCA in Logan Square. As area manager for the Chicago Park District, I directed the operations of 45 parks and playlots, beautified public green space, and piloted innovative Northwest Side programs which are still being implemented throughout Chicago today. Prior to that, I held many positions with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Chicago, including the director of the Logan Square Boys and Girls Club. There, I launched a satellite alternative high school program which received the National Honor Award for Program Excellence for achieving a 90% graduation rate. I was elected as alderman in 2003, and I've worked hard to make the 35th Ward and all of its neighbors clean, safe, healthy, and economically viable. My approach to creating healthy communities is to focus on the quality of life for children first. I believe if the neighborhood is good for children, it's going to be good for everyone else. I've secured millions of dollars to improve neighborhood schools. I've supported after-school programs that keep children safe and off the streets in a supervised environment. I've voted for thousands of dollars in pre-K slots for schools and increased early childhood centers in the ward like Diversity Daycare and Christopher House. Crime in the 35th Ward has significantly gone down since I've taken office. I work closely with the Chicago Police Department to report concerns and issues, but more importantly, I work with community residents to get better organized citizenry. More than ever before, we must promote better relationships between the police and the citizens. Over the time, I've successfully involved residents without citizenship status in reporting crime when they see it and in participating in preventive activities with their neighbors. My office encourages residents to learn the names of every child on their block. I promote annual block parties in every street. This entry-level organizing process builds relationships amongst neighbors that may not occur naturally. Public safety is higher when relationships are strong on a block. I work very closely with local businesses in the 35th Ward, and we've been fortunate to welcome in many new business in addition to growing existing ones. I've been involved in a wide variety of business ventures like Tour de Fat, which is the bicycle festival, the Milwaukee Avenue Arts Festival, the Albany Park World Fest, the Logan Square Farmers Market, the Boulevard Music Fest, Revolution Brewing, Kohl's, A Day in Avondale, Longman and Eagle, U Show, Billy Sunday, the Logan Square Theater's renovation, the renovation of the Comfort Station, Export Fitness, Logan Square Fitness, First Ascent will be Chicago's largest climbing wall, Intelligentsia Coffee, Best Buy, Webster Wine Bar, Chicago's Diner, and the city's first and only Olive Garden. I've also ushered in Northeastern University's El Centro campus and many other developments that continue to boost the local economy. I'm extremely excited about the possibility of serving the new ward boundaries, which include Albany Park, Avondale, Hermosa, Irving Park, and Logan Square. Each community has its own distinct challenges and opportunities. Responsive city services, improved public safety, and representing the interests of the ward are important, but are also the basics. It's also necessary to have a vision, goals, and priorities for each neighborhood. Hermosa, for example, it's a working class area that's improving, but more must be done to organize and involve residents and businesses in keeping the neighborhood safe and clean. There are certain gang issues in pockets of the area, and the Armitage Corridor needs to be revitalized. There's a high concentration of faith-based institutions in Hermosa that I'm counting on to be a resource for me moving forward. I'm working with owners of the Walt Disney Birthplace House at 2156 North Tripp to restore the home, landmark it, and leverage youth programs for the community. It's my goal to promote the Disney family history in Hermosa and make it a future destination and tourist attraction. Logan Square in Avondale has experienced explosion in economic growth and has become popular in recent years. This growth, however, also represents a challenge in affordable housing. New developments must leverage housing opportunities in our workforce. I'm leveraging the use of city-owned property to facilitate a public planning process in order to create much-needed affordable housing, commercial options, and new open space. In Irving Park, the Independence Park Library is within the new 35th Ward boundary and has served the community for the last century from a rented facility. I have dedicated TIF funds for site acquisition in order to build a new Independence Park Library. Albany Park is one of Chicago's true eclectic neighborhoods. The whole world is represented in the community with more than 70 languages spoken in restaurants and shops and over 40 countries represented. Albany Park also has the train stops of the CTA's bustling Brown Line. I facilitated the inaugural Albany Park World Fest at the busy intersection of Kimball and Lawrence Avenue last year. and I'm currently working on coordinating a unique community market this summer. With a little nurturing, I believe Albany Park will be the up-and-coming neighborhood of the future. Since taking office, I've identified things that people value in the ward, and I've built upon them. I've been very fortunate in securing public infrastructure improvements that have leveraged private investment. I've created 2 historic districts, attracted the construction of new academic institutions, and maintained a business-friendly environment that has spurred economic growth with hundreds of new jobs. I voted against property tax hikes and housing taxes to promote stability, and I voted to increase the minimum wage to help pull our workforce out of poverty. I'm on a mission to improve the quality of life for the children, families, homeowners, and businesses in the 35th Ward, but I need your vote. I'm counting on you.